Welcome back to engineering graphics class. In this session we will discuss how to solve the projection of solids problem using solid edge software. Okay, let me discuss the question number 38, problem number 38. The question is given like this: a pentagonal pyramid 25 mm size of base and 50 mm axis length rests on HP on one of its slant triangular faces. Draw the projection of the pyramid when the axis is inclined to VP at 45 degree. Okay. So first, as usual, we will draw the XY line, and one end of the line can be written capital X, and other end capital Y, and above XY line VP and below XY line HP. And now the line, visible line. So here in the solids, we can get easily analyze the data for the three steps. The first step, we will check the resting condition, either it is resting on edge or corner. And second step, we will check the axis inclination to the HP, and third step we will check the axis inclination to the VP. And this case it is resting on one of its slant triangular faces they given. So this is the pyramid. Two different cases comes here. One is triangular face and slant edges it will come. So these are the two cases comes. When they mention the slant triangular faces, so it means we have to take the edge condition, because when the edge comes only we can make the triangular face resting on the HP in second step. So that's why when they give one triangular face we have to take the edge condition, and second step we will take completely this face we are making on the HP, and third step they given axis is inclined, as usual they given 45 degree, we will do it. Okay, let me start here. To get the pentagonal pyramid, pentagon we have to get it first. We can use the application macros, run macros, and here we can get the inside polygon, open it, and then here always we need to select the flat length in the inside polygon. So we can select the flat length, and the length of the set is given 25 and number of sides 5, and you can place it. And here by default it's here whatever the condition comes we are taking on the right side. So right side the edge should be kept perpendicular, so we can go to rotate option. Even though you can keep it here, but in second step we have to bend towards the left side. So that's why always all the problems we are taking on the right side and we are bending on the right side. So that's why we can take this one on the right side only, and take any one edge and make it 90 degree to XY line. And then here you can move this one to the leftmost end, because the second step we will not get the sufficient space here, so that's why we can move it here. And after that, when the pyramid comes we need to draw the center lines. Go to the visible line to the center. From all the corners we have to make a visible line. That is the most important thing, we have to do it here. How to get the center means draw any two bisectors, we will get the center. Take the corner to the opposite edge midpoint, you draw the lines, and this extra you can trim it. And then remaining from corners also you have to draw the line to the center with the visible line. This is the major difference we can show between the pyramids and prisms. In prisms no need to draw the center from the corner to the center visible line, but in pyramid must and should we need to draw the visible lines from all the corners to center. This is the clear difference, we have to show it. And after that we can give the namings here: A, B, C, D and E. Because in pyramid only one face comes, so that's why naming will be A, B, C, D. When come to the prisms we have two faces, we can write A1. Okay, that is one more difference we can show it here. And the center will be 2 at the apex O, and the bottom face O1. Okay, once it is finished, to get the front view we can draw the projection lines from here, A to the XY line, and from B and E to the XY line, and center also O1 to XY line, and then from here D to the XY. And always the axis height, the height should be given with respect to center only. Here the center is O1 here. From here we need to give the height of the pyramid they given 50 mm, so enter 50, angle is 90, we have to fix it. And then remaining edges and all we have to join with the visible line. So take the visible line and join it, all the lines with the visible line. Here also one edge comes, so we have to make it visible. And next we have to give the namings here. This point is only one corner is there, so that's why A dash, and here this is B dash of E dash, and then this is only O1 center O1 dash, and this point C dash to D dash. Okay, and after the second step they mentioned it is resting on triangular face, slant triangular face. This is a triangular face. We can get see here O dash is here. The triangular face means three corners comes like O dash to C dash to D dash. That is the triangular face. We can see this is the triangular face. O dash to C dash D dash. This triangular face, complete triangular face, is resting on the XY, that is HP. We have to make it on the XY line. So that's why we are taking the, when you take the edge condition, then only we can get the triangular face. So that's why we are taken the edge condition and we are making over here. And next we need to go to move option, switch on the copy, hold the control, select all these edges, axis line, center and base, and pick from C dash and place it here. C dash of D dash, you can place it here, and then go to rotate option. Same way, select all the edges, and here already C dash of D dash on XY line, make it fixed point, and then O dash rotating point, and make sure it should be come on the XY line. After that, we can bring it near to this, because to avoid the space congestion, you can bring it near to this, like this you can place it. Okay, now we made it completely the triangular face resting on the HP, and then move the namings. This is C dash of D dash, and here the O1 dash, and this is B dash of E dash, and this one is A dash. So here in the pentagon problems, what happens, the resting condition either sides they are taking in some of they are doing on the taking left side, and the same you can see they are bending on the left side. The main agenda is, only thing is, when you are resting on XY line, you check the namings. At the bottom we are getting two corners here, C dash of D dash 2, and here we are getting O dash. That is the most important. Which side you are placing, that is not a matter, but after placing, the main thing is here we need to get the triangle. That means the bottom we have to get the two namings, that is C dash of D dash to O dash. That should become, not the A dash. Okay, so that is a clear the difference, you can get it. And now to get the second step top view, go to the line, normal line, draw the projections from all the points. You can start from A dash, and we are getting the A is here. You can draw the line up to here and get the A, and then B dash of E dash. So E dash we are getting here. The first we will get the bottom B dash, and then the E dash we will get the E here, and then center O1 we are getting here O1, and then C of D. This is we are get C, and then here we will get the D, and the last O we will get the O here. So before going to the joint visible line, we can keep the namings first. It will be easy to us. AB, and this will be C, this is D, and this one is E. Okay, and center you can name it separately here, O1, and this is O. And now come to the visible line, and while joining it, so we are seeing from the top, first we will make the visible. See, this face base is completely visible, so we can join this completely visible, that is from A to B to C, D, E, and back to A. So this base, completely base, we have to make it visible. And next the outline border, that is E. You can say E to O, you can make it visible, and then B to O you can make visible. And then check the first point, which is the first point we are getting A dash. This first point A dash, that means A dash to O dash will be visible. So here A to O we have to make it visible. And next check the endmost is C dash of D dash. That means from C to O and D to O will be hidden. Go to line, hidden line, the hidden line thickness you can take it as 0.5, and then D to O, and then C to O, make it hidden. Now check it, anything is left out. Base A, B, C, D, E finished. A to O, B to O, C to O, D to O, E to O, everything is finished. And the only thing is center line. So here center line, up to here we can show it by using trim. We can trim this because after A it is overlapping, no need to join that. So only this portion you can join with the center line, that is from O1 to A. So like this, the triangular face they said, so we made it, the triangular face is resting on the XY, that is HP. Now the last step they said the axis is inclined to VP at 45 degrees they said. So we have to place it here, and first you take the 45 degree line here, minus 45, enter, minus 45. The angle, you can show the angle, and moreover the dimensions, we have to give it, each step we have to show the dimensions here, one side length and axis height we have to show 60. And now, so when the axis inclination they give one, see the first step we have axis height 50, but in second step the same axis here O1 to O, so we got the lesser than that. Here 50, now we got the 47.28, but in the question they not mention any appears to be inclined, they not given. So when they not given any appears to be, so we need to find the apparent angle. So how to find the apparent angle? Go to arc by center point, take the common center. First we will draw the arc on the given angle by taking the actual axis length, that is 50, give the radius as a 50, and then draw the arc on the 45 degree line, and then draw the locus line on the intersection point. So here draw the locus line, the locus line should be horizontal, and now again go to arc by center point and take the same center, and now give the radius of this apparent axis length, that is 47.28, enter, and draw the arc on the locus line. Now draw the arc on the locus line, and then go to line, normal line, from the center passing to the intersection of the locus line, we can extend the line. And if you have a confusion you can trim this line up to here, and then you can check the angle. This is a beta angle, so the beta angle we got 48 degree. Now on this beta angle, this O1, the axis should be placed. So go to move option, switch on the copy, hold the control, select all the edges, base and center line. Okay, now from the O you pick it, and place it on the beta angle line, and then go to rotate option. Here same way, hold the control, select all the edges, okay. Now we already O is on the beta line, make it fixed point, and this O1 you make it rotating point, and make sure it should be come on that beta angle line. And you can move the namings first. So this is O, and this point is A, this is B, C, D, E, and O1. So now we got all the points. Now, so to get the final front view, draw the projections. First find out all the coordinates here. O dash is on the XY line, you can drop to here, and you can start from the A. So A dash is at the top, you can draw the line up to here to get the A dash, and then B. So B dash is at the second line, it's coming, you can draw here and get the B dash. And now C it's overlapping here, you can fix the angle 90 degree, enter 90, and you can fix it. Now where C is coming on the XY line itself, so you can draw up to here. Then D we are getting on the, that is also coming on the XY line, you can draw up to here, D dash, and then E dash is here, you can draw here up to here, and then center O1, we are getting here O1. Okay, now we got all the points. First you do the namings, then you can join it with a visible line O dash, and we start with the A. This is A dash, then B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, and last O1 dash. Okay, now go to line, visible line. Okay, now while making visible line, we are checking from the bottom. So I said in every problem, so always try to make the base is downside. When the base is downside, we can easily make entire base is visible, and remaining only the side edges, some of the edges will be done, so easily can make it. So if you make the apex is downside, some of the base portion will be hidden, so that will little bit confusion. So the better you make the base facing the downside. And now we can make easily the base is visible, that is A dash to B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, and back to A dash. After that, check the first which corners we are getting. Here we are getting D and E, we are getting both of almost first. So now that means from which corner we are getting first, from that corner to the apex we have to join with the visible, that is D to O and E to O here. That means D dash to O dash we can make it, and then E dash to O dash we have to make it visible. And then while joining remaining, if the line comes inside this pentagon frame, it will be hidden. If it comes outside, will be visible. See, let me check from A dash. When I am joining A dash, it is coming inside, so it will be hidden. Go to line, change to hidden, and check the thickness, it should be 0.5, and you can join it. See, this is coming inside, we have to make it hidden. And now from the B dash, that is also coming inside, you have to make it hidden. And C dash, it is already overlapping, so no need to join from C dash to O, and leave it. And the last center line from the O1 dash to O dash, you have to join with the center line. Okay, now everything is all condition is completely finished, and before last step is before taking printout, you have to keep the namings in a proper position. If it is overlapping, take it away from it, you have to place it neatly. Yeah, O1 dash. Okay, just check the dimension, whether you given dimension or not. Pentagon 25, axis height 50, inclination and bit angle, everything is finished. Okay, now completed.